Blessings, everyone. Diane Canfield here. You can follow me on my website at dianecanfield.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook. This is an Ascension update, an energy update. I wanted to let everyone know what's been going on energy-wise for the past few weeks. Two major symptoms have been happening. One is we've had a wave of exhaustion coming in and feeling way too tired and not being able to get anything done. This has been going on for at least extreme the past week, but the week before that it was also mild. But the full moon tied into that we had, but that is not the reason for it. So this is an Ascension symptom. And I've heard from clients, and I myself have been experiencing this. And this is why I haven't done any videos or articles recently until the last few days when it started to lift a little bit. But this definitely has been a wave, an Ascension wave that has come in. The other one is the second symptom is feeling out of the body randomly, feeling out of the body. So this feeling will come over you at a random time, and you'll just be sitting, doing nothing, and suddenly you'll feel like you're leaving your body. And this is not the best feeling, and it's causing a lot of people anxiety and to be anxious. Now, this is the light body building, and the light body will continue to build until Ascension completes. So this is part of the light body building. So I don't want anyone to completely freak out over it because it's happening to many of us. And it has happened sporadically over the last 10 years, but the last few weeks it's really picked up. So the best thing to do for both of these things is to go out and ground if you can. If you cannot ground outside, then you can ground in your own house and just follow the technique that's on my YouTube channel, which is Grounding for Ascension. And this is the best technique to use to ground. And grounding really helps all Ascension symptoms. And I know this because I have been through all Ascension symptoms and many that others have not experienced yet. And I will be talking about this soon. I've been through really extreme symptoms where I was paralyzed to my chair, couldn't leave my chair for 2 hours, and I've really been through it all. So both these symptoms came in on the same wave, and this is an Ascension wave that's been coming in. And so don't feel like you're all alone. Many people feel like they're experiencing this alone. You're not alone. Thousands, maybe more than thousands have been probably hundreds of thousands have been feeling the same thing, but they don't understand what it is. So it's definitely an Ascension wave. Now, we do want to feel all the waves, even though they may not be pleasant. We want to feel all the waves because we know then that Ascension is actually happening to us. So we do want to feel the waves, even though a lot of times they're not that pleasant. This is the goal, is to have your sensitivity high enough that you feel every wave that comes through. And this is the goal, because this way you know you're on the Ascension path and you are experiencing Ascension. And you also want to have these expectations of others who talk about Ascension, that they too are experiencing the same thing. Now, not everyone experiences the same thing at the same time. I know this because I started out tracking symptoms in 2009, 2010, and I would feel something, and then a month later, other people would feel the exact same way. So I know that not everyone feels things at the same time, but in order to ascend, everybody has to go through everything, and everyone has to get all the waves. Now, don't rely on dreaming or sleeping to be upgraded in Ascension. You want to have your sensitivity extreme, like mine is, so that you will feel everything. And I will talk more about how you increase your sensitivity. And part of this is becoming your authentic self. When you are your authentic self, you will be able to feel more because you will have less blocks and less, programming and conditioning that block real feelings. So this is what you want to aim for. Now, you also might notice with this wave that people are looking different. I talked about this before. Every wave this seems to happen, where people start to look different. You might look different to yourself. This has happened to me, and I've heard from other people also. And I recently had an extreme experience where I had a picture that I wanted, and I ordered this picture, and I kept getting a picture that was similar, but not quite the same picture. So I ordered this picture three different times, and I kept getting the wrong picture, although it was very similar. So at one point, I just decided to keep the picture and not sending it back because it was similar, and I liked it. Well, about 2 days ago, I looked at this picture. It's now hanging on my wall, and it completely changed into the exact picture that I wanted. And I know this is an extreme thing that happened, but these extreme things happen to me all the time. So one of the reasons why I do these videos and I write articles is to let everyone know, don't be surprised when something extreme happens. Someone looks different, you look different, your picture on the wall changes. Just don't be surprised about it. I mean, these things happen to me all the time, so I'm not really shocked. I just take notice, and I'm like, okay, now things, are amping up, so that I actually have manifested the picture that I actually wanted, and it just came to be. And this is partly also the Mandela effect and going into 0 point energy, which I'll talk about in another video because that's a big subject and a long subject. So my website is dianecanfield.com. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on my YouTube channel. And also, I would advise everyone to sign up for my newsletter that's on my website so that you can get all my all my energy updates in email. So they're sent right to your email. You can check them out in the at your leisure, and that is one of the best ways to go about it. And then you'll also be getting all my special events that I have. So I have ongoing events. I'm going to have ongoing speaking engagements, and everyone will get a notice of this. So blessings and love to everyone, and I'll be updating everyone soon.